This is from the Kutei Siches Chelek Test Vav, the fourth Sicha of Parshas Vayetze. In Parshas Vayetze, we find that Yaakov Avinu's main occupation and his main currency was sheep. He was a shepherd, and when he got paid with sheep, and everything that he owned because he traded sheep for them, and Yaakov Avinu was all about sheep. And the crowning quality of sheep is their bittul. As people want to say that a person is like a sheep or sheepish, means that he's very bittul. So the sheep that Yaakov Avinu dealt with was a symbol of the bittul that a yid is supposed to have to the Eibishter, which is, to a certain degree, an even higher and deeper kind of connection with Hashem than feeling like Hashem's child. Because a child eventually becomes their own person, lefi erech the parent, but a sheep is incomparable to the owner, to the shepherd. It's really nothing compared to the shepherd. And that kind of bittul is the kind of bittul that exists in Yidden. And that kind of bittul leads a person to the ability to do anything. Because as long as a person's actions are coming from himself or herself, then their achievements and their efforts will be exactly commensurate with their own self and their own potential and their gifts. But if the person is completely bittul and is totally subservient to the Eibishter, so then whatever Hashem needs from him, he's available to do because of his bittul. So counterintuitively, as opposed to the idea that a person who's bittul is timid and really not assertive at all, a person who with true bittul like this can actually be the most unstoppable force, because nothing can stop him on the inside, because there's no shtick, there's no personality holding him back, and whatever Hashem needs, he'll do. And in our generation, where the mitzvah of the day is to go out into the world and to be mekad of Yidden, this attitude of the tzoyin will lead to the greatest success. Because with the bittul, the kind of bittul that Yaakov Avinu had when Vayetze Yaakov mi Beersheva, he left his own spiritual comfort zone, where he was with Yitzchak and Rivka, and he left. And he even left the yeshiva of Shem and Ever, and he goes to Lavan, and he goes to a difficult place, where people are having difficulty with spirit, with Eibishter, with spirituality, and he works with it, and he's miled in the kedusha there, and he changes the whole place, and he builds a beautiful Jewish family there. So every Jew today is really called upon to be like Yaakov, to leave the four walls of the yeshiva eventually after fortifying himself or herself with Torah. It's time to go out, Vayetze Yaakov mi Beersheva, to go to a place that is not so spiritually healthy, and there to work with the people that are there, mekad of people, and build up a beautiful family of biological children and spiritual children. And with the bittul that Yaakov Avinu had, the kind of bittul that Yaakov Avinu displayed, then you can approach and you can be successful with any person. Because a person who has bittul is not choosy, and is not picky about who he talks to or who he's mekadev or who he teaches. As the Torah says that Yaakov Avinu dealt with the most interesting and unusual sheep, and every one of them gave birth to many, many, many babies, and meaning that you can turn any Jew into a lively and productive yid if you have that kind of bittul. So this is the message of the day, and the message of bittul will lead to the greatest success and being mekad of all the Yidden and bringing Mashiach.